clear. So if we look at the item build so far, at least, we've got Shoes of Focus on the Poseidon for the extra cooldown reduction. And we have Warrior Tabby and Fatalis and Aegis level 1 on the Bakasura. Aegis is a very, very good idea. It's going to help out against the Kraken and hopefully avoid a substantial amount of damage. They seem to be alternating when they're going back, which is very, very interesting. Bakasura is spending a lot of time in the jungle. Let's follow him around and see what he's doing. Going into the jungle to get buffed very, very, very quickly. Good tactic by Bakasura. Let's not forget, in a recent patch, the last patch I believe, not the one that happened today, but the one before, Bakasura gets a little bit of CC immunity. About 3 seconds worth on ulti. That's definitely something worth mentioning when it comes to the cripple provided by Poseidon's whirlpool, kiddie pool of death. That's very, very good. Bakasura very, very mobile. Fatalis seems to be a very, very good choice here. It's helping him getting it in and around the whirlpools very, very quickly to keep the pressure on and keep the farming of the creeps going. Very, very good choice of item there by Bakasura. Bakasura again going straight into the dungeon, straight into the jungle, not wasting any time here. Maximizing XP and... Oh, okay, no, just hiding away from side, making him think he's going into the jungle. Interesting Joust there. Leaps in, unfortunately leaps straight onto a Kraken, but Bakasura manages to get away fairly quickly. We're at a wrong angle here for a fight. Poseidon leaps in, drops down his kiddie pool. Doesn't manage to catch Bakasura though, unfortunately. Bakasura now leaving and knowing that the kiddie pool is on cooldown. Drops the ulti, look at all that damage. Oh, first blood for the Bakasura. That was surprising. I was honestly expecting the Poseidon to win hands down, to be honest. A lot of range, a lot of damage, but that Bakasura is so mobile. So mobile. Bakasura doing incredibly well, doing a lot better than I expected straight away. A lot of hard push. Poseidon's tower now down to half health. Drops his kiddie ball down. Misses with this one, unfortunately. That's okay. Bakasura is running straight back into the jungle. Again, it seems to be hiding around the rock. Now going for red buff. Bakasura being very, very efficient here. Knowing that he can't clear against Poseidon straight up, so he goes in the jungle to get some extra XP. But unfortunately now, Poseidon's going to get a lot of push on this tower. We'll see how this goes. Bakasura using his mobility to his advantage, clearing out creeps as fast as possible. Poseidon doing some nice interception of creeps between towers there. Stopping Bakasura's push. Bakasura deciding to forego the farm and actually is chasing after Poseidon. Quick dodge around everything that Poseidon's throwing up at him. There is not too much Poseidon can do actually. Bakasura doing very, very well. Interesting choice of god, and I must admit, doing very, very well. Leaps in after you spot the ulti. Aegis is through the Kraken. Very, very good. It gets another kill on Kazukai playing that Poseidon. I am impressed. Obviously the Zeus ban was definitely a respect ban for Kazukai. That's what he used to win last game. So very, very well done by ThequestionDK. Moving in now to attack the towers. Very, very well done. Tower taking a lot of damage. Tower is actually going to fall this push. Well done by DK. DK pushing incredibly hard. Starting to make her way towards the Phoenix now. There's actually 2 kills to 0 for this Bakasura. Bakasura having a lot of success early on. Definitely an early game hero, and definitely showing us here why he is considered an early game hero. So Poseidon doing his best, clearing as much as possible. All we have to do is wait for the late game, and hopefully he will be at a bit of a stronger advantage. Poseidon retreating back to the Phoenix, staying behind creeps. He's obviously quite worried that Bakasura could be anywhere at this point. Bakasura is simply at base, walking forwards now, trying to stop the push. He's hanging around his own tower, not doing too much at the moment. Poseidon doing what he does best, which is clearing minions very, very quickly with a Whirlpool Tidal Surge combo. Bakasura's got a lot of damage going on, especially now with a finished Fatalis and a completely finished Executioner. That is going to be a lot of damage very, very quickly now. Bakasura seems to be playing very passively though, hiding around the corner, not wanting to get caught out. Not wanting to be anywhere near this Poseidon, it seems. Surprised at how passive Bakasura is playing. Bakasura doing very, very well though. Killing creep. Clearing waves very, very quickly. Now it's Poseidon's turn to return to base as he finishes off his Soul Reaver. That's going to be doing 15% of Bakasura's life every minute now. Bakasura going into the jungle, knowing he can't do much more right now. Getting the buff. Quick as possible and returning to lane very, very quickly. Just in time. Doesn't really lose any. Loses 0 XP actually in that exchange. Very, very quick jungle. Very, very effective jungle. Definitely maximizing on XP and experience now. In fact, if we check the Raft Towers at the moment, experience and gold very heavily in the favor of Bakasura right now. Bakasura playing very, very effectively. ThequestionDK seems to be one to watch right now. I am so impressed. Drops down the ultimate. Beats a Kraken unfortunately, but still does way too much damage. There is nothing Poseidon can do. Poseidon just has to eat it. Bakasura now waiting on creeps. There's no point going back to base as Poseidon is dead for another 16 seconds. Might as well get as much damage on this tower as possible. Very, very good job by this Bakasura, using the creeps to heal up there, doing very, very well. Pops the shrew damage, not quite sure if it affects the towers, but still does a lot of damage anyway. And the Phoenix is down. 9 minutes into this match, and the Phoenix is down for Kazukai. Very, very quick match now. Bakasura using the cover of the minions to recall. Very, very good strategy there. Poseidon staying back. Poseidon very afraid, wondering where ThequestionDK is right now. Staying back in the safety behind the minions next to his broken down dead Phoenix, just trying to clear the waves as fast as possible. Kazukai chilling right now. Not doing too much. I'm not quite sure what he's waiting for. I think he's worried that Kazukai could be around any corner trying to gank him right now. But little does he know, the ThequestionDK playing Bakasura was in the jungle, getting yet another buff. Really, really controlling the jungle right now. Got 2 points into a Deathbringer, going to be doing a lot of damage now. Hitting very, very hard. ThequestionDK just literally dancing around everything. There is not too much Poseidon can do. Just try and clear the waves as fast as possible. Now Poseidon has to deal with fire creeps. This is a very, very dangerous point. Leaps in, gets a little bit of harass on that Poseidon. But Poseidon, he's not afraid. He's standing his ground. He's hiding in his base, but he is still standing his ground. He's not run back. He's not run all the way back to the altar, at least not yet. Pops his whirlpool down. Kills the archers, but now he's got a whole brand new wave of fire minions to deal with. And ThequestionDK is just straight in there as fast as possible. First, like leaping in, drops the ultimate, dancing through the whirlpool, just destroying Poseidon. There's nothing Poseidon can do now. ThequestionDK running out, allowing the Minotaur to reset aggro onto the creeps, just doing so much damage to the Minotaur. Minotaur is fighting back now though, taking care of the creeps. Come here, he's like, this is my house, bitch, fear my axe. And then runs back into his house to hide. ThequestionDK is not finished for him yet. He takes out the creeps as fast as you like, comes in with a fresh wave of minions. Now the Minotaur is in serious trouble. Kazukai's down for another 8 seconds. There is not much he can do here, guys.